So we are in Athens, just arrived from airport, and we took a metro, which was $43 for two, but this is like all tickets for 3 days pass for all transport.
And it's about 40 minutes from the airport direct to the centre.
Yeah,
All good.
so we will be here 3 days. So I'll try to show as much as possible about our adventures. And immediately when you come out from the metro, you see this, like directly. It's approaching. Of course, we will go to Acropolis later. I don't know whether we can cross. Probably not. We don't know how, but we are crossing. Hopefully, we will not get under the bus within the 5 minutes. Trying to give you. This is Athens Square.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time until we check in. Try to show you as much as possible. It's 360 apartments I've seen in the tourist guides. There's very nice rooftop bar restaurant which looks at directly at the Acropolis and Pantheon. So we are going there tomorrow. Fruit season here too. Very nice apricots. Let's stop and take a photo here. They have what?
The pattern on that cat.
They have loads of cats. Yeah.
See even in the coloured bits, you can see the spots in it like leopards.
Mm-hmm. This is the Acropolis slopes, so you can see lots of ruins and churches. Lots of very, very pretty. And we are very, of course, lucky that we are absolutely at the empty restaurant street just because it is 8 a.m. I'm sure at 8 p.m. it will be so crowded. But now it's fantastic weather, very bright, very nice air, totally no pollution. So far, so good. Athens Metro, Ancient Agoda Museum. So what is happening for non-season in the winter, there are combined tickets, and now no more, you need to buy them all separately. So we will consider whether to go inside, especially that you can see all the ruins from outside. Stuart is having allergy from this beautiful tree. A small church. What's the church? Church of the Holy Apostle Philip. Okay, history that we don't know.
Yeah, Athens was under a huge attack and siege between 1826 and 1827. The original church was 9th century, but it got absolutely destroyed during that siege,
Yeah.
and they rebuilt this one.
Look at this olive tree. Yeah, there is a crane, so Stu is suspecting they will be finishing it. Okay, flea market starting, and look at this nice Herostratus one, I think. Anyway, I think if we will start making photos and videos of each and every ruin in Athens, 3 days will not be enough. So it's a temple of Hephaestus, I guessed right. And this one is some part of the ancient agora. So pretty. I think we are in a little bit of trouble because everything is so pretty. It's just like we are stopping at every corner. And our fellow tourists, even right from the morning. Let's have some coffee. Let's try and see how is the coffee business here.
Here's that coffee is illegal before 9 o'clock.
You sure it's 9? Street coffee, well, what do you want? Okay.
Peggy Sue looks like a
Which one?
Peggy Sue.
Peggy Sue.
She got married yesterday.
Okay, so we found some coffee place. Don't ask me to pronounce.
The alphabet also looks like Vietnamese.
What you're speaking about? Okay. Don't agree with you, but let's go have coffee. So probably you will wake up and stop comparing Greek alphabet to Vietnamese. Are you that tired? So, famous pies, the famous baked roll, coffee cheaper than in Armenia, great granita. Okay. We are going to indulge now. Okay, we will not be obviously getting any time, very hungry here. This is where we will be staying, very close to center, but later. Really, and look at this artwork, real art. Thank you for parking from 6 to 6, $6, €6, and the petrol is diesel, and diesel is 1.4, so not expensive at all. Okay, the first impressions when we are walking like at the back streets now, everything quite worn out, right? Nothing is shiny and new and etc. And it is very nice. Yeah, it's very nice. And we are thinking like if we will see similar things in Armenia, Yerevan, we will say, what is this? Why it is so bad? Without realizing that actually that's what gives a character to cities. Baklava, very rich chocolates, loads of shoes. Who knows? He knows what's going on here. Small church and between nice cafes. What is this? This seems to be quite a tattoo and a hair artist's place. Let's probably go inside.
Similar to Orthodox, right?
Yeah. Tourists are waking up. So tourists are now waking up and we are on the street with all the brands, not on the back streets anymore. You can see very much common brands from everywhere else. Shopping street. Lots of alleys that go to. And let's see what is this one. It's really old. Another tiny church here. Nearly. I should say the modern architecture is very much like similar to Luxembourg. It's all 60s styles. As in, I think in the major European cities it's like that. Oh, someone is doing the clean up. Spring Okay, we are approaching the main square now. Yes, if you look und gyros. McDonald's, but it's very different design. Let's go and find the guards. Not sure we will be lucky to catch. They are changing with a funny walk, but still. This is marble, right? Marble. Stay. People taking photos on the background is a King George, probably the most expensive hotel in Athens. And here you go. I think they are standing there, so if we cross somehow, you can see them. Okay, let's cross the road. We may be lucky and be on time.
Lined up, so
And the big bus lined up to see. We will be very, very lucky. That's the right place, but let's stand here. Here we come. They need to compete between this and India, Pakistan. And after the show near the monument for unknown soldiers, let's see this nice park near the Parliament Park. There are some Roman ruins, so we will go in Athens to see Roman ruins now. Nice park though. Mandarins, some churches there, but it's small. Stu is not impressed. He has seen giant ones in Seychelles. Huge one. What you lost here? And here are the Roman ruins in Athens.
Ancient Greek Roman ruins.
We found similar to Garni baths. This is Roman baths. You can see those seats, very similar. We're trying to find the Lord Byron's monument, but found the Great Alexander one. Okay, so they replaced. Very funny. Nice hills. Probably we'll have time to explore. Another park with Olympic ruins. Let's go close. So, as any real Armenian, instead of paying and entering, just taking videos from here. Okay, I think we will be lazy. Just go inside. There's some Olympiad-related ruins. Not very much remains anyway. Well, we will see the better view. It's 11:30 and it's getting, although it's breezing very nice weather, but it's getting hotter and hotter. Okay. Well, okay, here we go. Now we are in the tourist center and everybody are awake. Look at the amount of the groups here. It's not like us, all together. No guide, nothing. At least we see, I think we will see more than all these groups. But they are like coming and collecting themselves here. I think in the evening it will be total chaos here to avoid some of the more hustle and bustle near the Acropolis Museum. They probably forget about entering museum. Nobody is going inside with these crowds. Maybe in the early morning. Horse carriage. Supposed to be tram, but no tram. That's a museum. Athena Cafe, Athena restaurant for tourists. This is the Syrian street, all the bars, restaurants, shops. Now we are a little bit away from the tourist area. Though very close, it's quite surprising how you just step a little bit further and it's already almost nothing. So we reserved some nice place, very, very local, for lunch for 1 p.m. So we will be back. He promised to keep our table. Let's go this way now. This is queue to get the tickets, but it's not very long. Definitely queue to Acropolis will be longer. Famous queue for the entrance. But they are entertained very well.
Just take pictures at a dock.
Sneak peek for tomorrow. A teaser. You know all these things which are here, or when we will go up, there will be this girl, the woman, right, supporting.
Yeah.
These are all copies, replicas. The originals are in the museum. Well, this is the ticket. This is like not a lot of people. It's totally different now. This is for entrance. They all have tickets. They need to just. Yeah, this is because it's according to the hours, right? So now it is like almost 12. They are entering. Yeah. Monument of Lysikrates. This part reminds me of Macau. It's fully messy. So we decided not to go in the very busy area of Plaka and come here the evening when it will be even more busy. I go around Acropolis and back to the lunch place. Very nice. This is a little bit nicer area. Yeah, very beautiful. Okay. Some caverns on the top of Plaka. You can see this sign everywhere. Flying balls or something. To investigate what is it. Well, it is extremely difficult to walk here because everything is so pretty. Are you taking photo? I know now why all buildings are very old, because if they dig something, they will find out some ruin and they will not be able to do anything. New Acropolis Museum. Still wandering around. What is this one? Yeah, some branch of the Acropolis. Should we go? Garcia Low. Not the usual restaurant. Very nice. Okay. So homemade. Came highly recommended. Oh my God. Okay. She was so hungry already. Had almost all bread. Yeah, this is a proper Greek. Here you go, moussaka for me. Traditional beef stew with the rice for stew. Bon appetit. Another cool Greek church. Very nice. Getting very, very hot now. Another sneak preview for tomorrow. Very lively slope. This is like people come down after their tour. Go down on this slope. With a very nice view on Athens from there. View from another angle. How many angles you can view? We were trying to understand where is the Mount Olympus. We suspected that, but we will verify. Don't think so, right? Oh yeah, and we find out all that graffiti with the flying balls. It's just one artist. His tag, yeah. Another hidden small street. This is antiques. Lots of old furniture, sculptures, old antique shops. Pressure cookers. We are going to the sunset viewpoint and passing near the observatory and their main cosmologist. You're so beautiful. Okay, very cute. There we go. This is the Eurogun of Athens. Of course, like in Eurogun we have many. Nice hike on one of the hills.
You can see the plinth.
Yeah.
There, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go closer. And the videos from other travelers. They were suggesting actually that we can go to other hills and see the Parthenon and the rest of the amphitheaters and etc. from this side. We are already quite high, which is very surprising, right? Okay, great. There we go. Perfect view. And another view, actually one better one. It's actually also nice time because it's lit on the sun and we are in the shade now. We are near the Sphinx monument. I do not know which one of it. Acropolis. Some pillar. And now let's watch the sunset over Athens. You can see the sea over there. Although the center is super small, you can walk within one day in all tourist attractions, but as you can see, it's pretty large city. Super nice. You can see the cruise ship there. Obviously lots of cruises come to the port. Very old and small church.
Oh yeah.
So we are now on the hills, but what we are going to do, we go to the prison of Socrates first, and then go to the viewing point. Oh my God! We are going to the prison of Socrates. We are on the Philippopo hills, and then we'll climb a little bit higher. The guide is explaining. Pretty nice prison. You could speak it.
Picturesque.
I think where the lights, there's some opera happening. We can hear music. Reach the top. This monument, Philopapus monument. Sun is hiding behind the clouds now. So everyone near the monument waiting for sunset, and it's coming out. Probably will take the perfect picture. Here you go, perfect sunset on the Philoppopo slopes. Here is Athens. Very cute. Here is the same street, but in the evening it's actually significantly less tourists now. Very nice to go near the Acropolis Museum. We are in a Plaka, street of the souvenirs. Lots of cannabis souvenirs. It's getting dark, so we're heading back. A little bit more lively here. Lots of tavernas. Oh my God, like I was wondering where are the tourists? They're all here. Eating dinner. This is Cinema Paris. It's like a cinema cafe. You go inside and have probably like Psycho or the other famous ones. Break, yeah. The light music, gallery, the paintings of olive oil, olive tree, olive oil, olive tree.
I didn't hear it all.
And here is the square, which we have been only this morning with a perfectly lit. Probably not very authentic, very experienced. There's a metro station. Okay. Let's see. This music experience. Because the olive oil, donkey milk, goat soap. Anyone? Volcanic black soap. Really pretty. Another street full of tavernas and cafes. So cute. Another one. The view without grids.